How's it going, everybody? So today, what's up? So let's see. It's about a month ago, probably. I went through this game on ultra hard. Did a new game playthrough on ultra hard because my oldest son, who just turned 14, challenged me to play this game on the hardest difficulty. But I did not do the Frozen Wilds DLC because I really wanted to get to Death Stranding 2 when that came out, and considering that I just finished that up this past Wednesday night, I figured now would be a good opportunity to jump into this and do this DLC, because as soon as Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out, we're gonna be playing that. Now there's one, there it is. I was wondering where, I was looking for this one setting, that's why I switched my scene late. But I finished this game on, I think it was June 24th was when I finished my initial playthrough, and then I did a couple speed runs. But I did the speed runs on story difficulty. But I did those all on New Game Plus, and so I made sure to save my data from right where I left off my main playthrough. And so I'm going to continue from there. So if you're watching this back on YouTube, or you want to check out the rest of it, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel. I actually am not with it today. Today was kind of a busy day. Normally I have a link here pinned in the chat for the Grim Beardson Discord, which is a joint Discord between Grim and myself, where you can get links to our YouTube channels and get notified when we go live and all that stuff. But on my YouTube channel is my entire playthrough for this Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough that I had just talked about, this ultra hard playthrough. And so when I finished that, I made a manual save. I'm going to pick up right from there. So I'm not going to go, because when I did the speed runs, I got some better weapons, because on story difficulty, the prices are a lot lower, things of that nature. So I'm going to load the save data that I made at the end of Part 8 of my ultra hard new game playthrough, and then we're going to start the Frozen Wilds DLC with that save data. So to find that, we're going to want to go down here to what was this, June 24th, where I'm a level 31, and that is going to be my ultra hard new game save data from the end of that playthrough. And one of the things that my oldest son also requested that I do in this playthrough, or in that playthrough rather, was have a death counter. And there we go, there it is. So I finished that playthrough with 187 deaths was my total death count. Now I thought for sure I had a better bow than this, but I did not. So the fact that I finished this playthrough with only a hunter bow, the Karja hunter bow, like I don't have hardpoint arrows, I have no idea how I beat this on ultra hard. I really don't, because this weapon selection,
the cream of the crop.
This weapon selection's kind of sad. So before I start heading over to there, let me actually talk to this merchant and see what I need for a better bow. And one thing I also want to do is check my settings. That should be on ultra hard. You're not supposed to be able to change the difficulty when you're on ultra hard. Actually, no, you can. You can change the difficulty on ultra hard. So I don't know why that wasn't automatically on ultra hard. I'm glad I checked that, because that changes a lot of stuff. So yeah, the bow that I would like to have would actually be this one, the Shadow Hunter bow, and I need 3,250 shards, which I do have, and 2 Watcher hearts. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that, because if I remember correctly, all of these merchants are the same. So that's one thing that I should definitely look into, like, real fast, because those hardpoint arrows will do a lot more damage. Yes and no. Because when I started the main playthrough challenge, I told him I was only going to do the main game. because I didn't think I'd have time to get to the DLC.
For anything they do.
But I've always wanted to do the DLC, and if I had time to do the DLC, I would have. And so I told my son, and we talked about it, and so I told him when I do the DLC that I would continue from my playthrough on the ultra hard difficulty and kind of pick up where I left off, which is not something I would normally do. Chat box is, yes, it is. Thank you. I probably changed some of these things in other scenes when I was for my speedrun layout, and then forgot to change them back. It's probably what's going on there. Good call on that one. But now I gotta fix my death counter. But we ended that playthrough with 187 deaths. So that's where we're going to pick this off. So normally I wouldn't, like play a game, stop, and then play a different game, and then come back to one. But I really wanted to get to Death Stranding 2 before things got spoiled. So that's why that happened. So to get to the Frozen Wilds DLC, we got to go all the way up here. And let's see here. The one thing that I never got, I don't think, was the gold fast travel pack. It's going to be hard to remember what I have and what I don't have. Which is why I normally don't do this kind of stuff. And I don't have any fast travel packs, period. So that's cool. Carry capacity. I need one more boar bone to upgrade that to 70. Okay, so I'm glad I'm by this merchant because I can sell some things. Yeah, let's sell all these flowers for now. I don't know if I'm going to need them or not, but we're gonna sell those and free up some inventory space. Now, another thing that I learned doing the speed runs, I'm not going to do any like speedrunning glitches or anything of that nature that I know that might be beneficial to me. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to reset, and I'm going to just, casually play through this game. But one thing I did learn is that, well, maybe that's only on story difficulty then. Because a lot of these merchants had, like, free sample boxes. Maybe I already got the free sample box from this guy. But he does not have a free sample box. But normally the free sample boxes is when we do the story mode speed run. We talk to some of the merchants, especially at least any percent. If we do New Game Plus, we have the like the infinite fast travel pack, which is 2,000, but I need 2 more fox skins. But normally, at least on story difficulty, you can get a sample box, and they usually have fast travel packs in them. So, let's go to our crafting menu. I can make a couple fast travel packs, so let's do that to cut our time down a little bit. I also have skills. I got skills. Quiet Sprint. Call Mount Plus calls a new overridden mount if no mount is available. That comes in very handy. And increased chance for extra resource when looting down machines will also come in handy. So, yeah, we'll take both of those. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel over here by the Grave Horde, and that's where we'll start the Frozen Wilds DLC. According to howlongtobeat.com, this is about, I think, a 8-hour DLC. And while this loads, I'm going to crack open my day. Hopefully you got yourself a beverage and you can hang out with me and enjoy a beverage yourself. Ah, delicious. So I have the original PS4 version without the DLC. I am playing the remastered PS5 version. I got the, free, or not free. I was going to say free $10 upgrade. I got the $10 upgrade for the remaster that includes the Frozen Wilds DLC in it. I also did purchase the Frozen Wilds DLC for the base game because it was on sale for like $5. But if you come to this area in the base game without the DLC, those climbing the climbing points right there don't exist in the original game unless you have the DLC. Mount can't enter this location. Okay, well, I guess we're walking. Now, once you beat the game, actually... So, once you beat the main quest of the main game, it actually puts you back to a point right before the final quest starts. So, with where we're at in the game, the threat of Hades and the threat of the eclipse is still present, and all that stuff. So, when we beat the game, we essentially took out Hades for the most part. So, from where the game ended and where my playthrough ended, we're going to have to, take a step or two back, story-wise, and see how this, to kind of figure out where we are. Because essentially the story ends.
This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Eloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
He mad, bro. I think he's scared, man. Yeah. Because at some point, I think after you finish with the Gaia Prime quest, Silence kind of goes his own way and says he's not going to talk to you anymore.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher. Its weakness is frost. It's got a blaze canister and a power generator that's weak to tear. Well, he's up there, and I have to go that way, of course. Of course I do. Level 35 as well. Okay. Ah, of course I wasted that wire.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Seriously? That little tiny space, and he walks right through it? Oh, there's another one. Okay, cool.
Last shot.
what's it gonna take to kill this damn thing? Well, there's the first death of the night. I was hoping I could get that blaze canister on his back one more time. Damn! Yeah, we on ultra hard again, that's for sure.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Oh, of course, its strength is everything that I'm using. That certainly doesn't help. Oh, did that take out the other blaze tank too? No, it didn't. Well, I'm down here now. This wasn't smart. I should probably just leave this guy alone. But then again, this also might be good practice for me to remember how to deal with shit in this difficulty, so there's that too.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Actually, you know what? I've got some more coils. Let me see if yeah, just handling coils I can put on that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, come on up, bud. Seriously, I was gonna say, seriously, is he gonna walk right past them all? Most of them, yeah. The AI in this game on Ultra Hard can almost afford to be a little more stupid.
Might need this. This one's a new predator. You can see the heat coming off it.
Destroying this component will trigger an explosion, electrifying anything in the area. Again. Oh, and it's just going to stand there until its cooldown and then resume its path. That sucks. We're going to be here for a while. Maybe I can bait it up here with a rock? It's probably not going to follow his path, though.
Let's get this over with.
Thanks, Grim. Appreciate it. Looks like I might have to go into my moderation settings again because I don't know how those messages are getting through anymore. Wow. Well, that was a waste of time.
This one's a new predator. You can see the heat coming off it.
Sweet, all three of those arrows missed. Lit. There we go. I just had to find a spot where it can't get to me. That's all. Alright, it's in a state of shock now.
Fire's no good against it.
How do I keep missing those blaze tanks, dude? Oh no, you ain't getting off that easy, big fella.
Calm, calm.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Oh shit. Damn it. I'm spending way too much time on this thing.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to stick 6 of these things down in the exact same spot. See if it'll blow all 6 of them at once. That was a complete waste of time.
Damn. I can get out of this.
just gonna blast fire this thing to death. Screw it.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Maybe I'm not going to blast wire it to death. Otherwise, I'm not going to have any blaze left. There. Damn. Did all that for 15 metal shards, a 27% shot coil, and 17 sparker.
I am invincible!
Negative review on Steam. Not worth it. No, that wasn't quite first try. I died like 5 times.
Keep that for later.
Okay, now that we're a half hour into this, let's actually get to the, I guess the first spot of the quest now. I could have just avoided that and saved myself a lot of grief, but, well, here we are. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Might need that.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Rhea's been gone a long time.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Well, what are we doing today?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Oh, wonderful.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
I want to know more about this daemon.
Yeah, tell me about
It's
that.
crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunderstruck. Maybe worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Araya knows about this Damon.
Yes, my tribal
Where
chief.
would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Okay, is there a merchant around here anywhere?
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Alright, I see a tall neck up there. I want to get that. Well, that's right up about where I need to go. There's a merchant, I assume. What kind of a merchant is that? Filter. Okay, not gonna tell me, I guess. Not trying to fight right now, so just go away. That was a hell of a roundabout way to get to it, but I got to it.
My mount can't find its footing on these slopes.
Well, let's open these gambler's boxes. So we got a machine scavenger box. It's got some wire, metal vessels, shards, a weapon coil. Okay. The Banuk champion bow. Oh, so this is a... So that... There must be another resource up here called Blue Gleam. But 16 for the striker bow. 14 for the power shot bow. And 12 for the champion bow. So I need to remember I need 16 Blue Gleam for this. I don't know how I get Blue Gleam. But I'll have to remember that. Now let's go find this tall neck.
Tall neck? What did it take to knock one of those over? Whenever it's last.
Come on, man.
Well, here I am.
Oh, hell no. Ain't no way I'm taking on that many machines at once right now. Scrappers. Sweet. Well, I didn't realize I'd have to take on an army of scrappers to get to this tall neck. I am honestly, like, the more I learned about this game after I beat it, the more shocked I am that I beat it with the weapons that I have. Okay, its power cell is weak to... Do I not have a bow? I'm pretty sure I have a bow that does... Yeah, right there. The war bow. Put it there. Okay, so the power cell is on its ass.
Encased in ice. It fell a long time ago. But the scavengers have just gotten started.
Alright, hit the power cell and then hit its radar. Can handle that.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Got it. past him again.
My focus might see something here.
Alright. Starting to get the hang of this again, I think.
They're scanning for me.
Oh, glint hawks. Awesome. I don't want to fight them. I really don't. But I don't think I'm going to have much choice in the matter.
Pass the test.
I remember one of the key things on this difficulty was pretty much just like always move. Standing still means death. Oh, I stunned him. Critical strike. All right. There's one glint hawk. I want to hit the freeze sack, not his face, but the thing's not getting into a position where I can hit it very well. Alright.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes.
I have no idea where the other tall neck was, but... or where the other glint hawk was, because I would have liked to have gotten the resources off of that, but... oh well. Oh, there it is, right there. Processed metal block, huh?
If I can't find something, maybe my focus can. Like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get it what's inside its head.
And how in the hell am I going to do that? I guess like that. Well, they're not too far away. And I don't know what the hell that is either. Undiscovered, whatever it is. Well, I got a feeling, because when I scan this tall neck, it has like the symbol, or like a symbol on it, and which would coincide with, I'm thinking, maybe a cauldron associated with some of these machines. Like, instead of a cauldron, I get a tall neck. So, these are fairly close by, so let's see what happens, I suppose. Alright, what do we got? I know there was at least one more up here. Yeah, there it is. It's like 4. Well, if I hit its power cell, it'll generate an electrical, like, charge that'll damage other things nearby. An electrical pulse was the word I was looking for. Turn around, there's nothing over here. It's not like there's a whole torso sticking out of the, you know, the tall grass or anything.
There!
Well, that backfired a little bit. What the hell is that? Okay, let's rethink this decision real quick.
Grab this now.
Holy shit! I think that's one of the ones I fought earlier. Oops.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Well, this turned into a much bigger chore than I anticipated. Well, there's at least a campfire right here. Well, it seems like it might be a decent spot to just sit and pick them off. Oh, it looks like it has no power cell already. Alright, one more. And you got the tall neck part I wanted. Oh, shit. It's back. Well, there's one blue gleam. Just need 15 more for the weapon that I want. Okay, this is not what I fought earlier. Oh, he just stands there guarding this cave. I see. You see nothing. No, nothing.
Hunting.
There's the stabilizer, so I just need the actuator, and we can revive our good friend the Tall Neck. The fuck is that shit? Wait a minute, did I hear... What the fuck is that, dude? A mine launcher? Please tell me I can use that like a yelling gun, because that'd be sweet. Nope, I don't think so. Or, well, it just says heavy projectile weapon. I might be able to. Only one way to find out.
Low and quiet does it.
Of course, and it falls way off the cliff. Well, if I could... Oh, yep, there it is. You're going down, sucker. Yeah, you're going down. So much for that. See, now I'm gonna have to leave a negative review on Steam for that, because wow, never mind. Because I was fully expecting when I, launched one, that it would launch it like the machine did.
Made them
And it looks
sooner.
like it only launches one mine at a time. As opposed to, one.
Bergren said His apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Well, at least I know I can get that thing, though. So that's nice. Well, the Watcher Heart is one of the things that I needed for a better bow. I think I needed 2 Watcher Hearts. Oh, and of course, it's a Glint Hawk that has the damn thing. What are the weaknesses Glint Hawks have again? Weakness to fire, beak is weak to tear, and the freeze sack is weak to all. Okay, hell no. We are not fighting these Glint Hawks on that little bitty ass area. That just ain't gonna happen. And you're the only one that I seem to be needing to focus on. Of course, and it lands in an area I'm not going to be able to get to it. At least I thought I stunned the thing. Damn it, I was hoping if I could get that mine launcher that I could just start throwing mines everywhere and that would get me out of that. But that spiraled out of control. I hate the Glint Hawks so much. And of course, I gotta kill 3 of them in order to finish this quest.
I'll find a use for you. Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Well, I got an idea on how to deal with these Glint Hawks. If I use the Tear Blast arrows, I might be able to use those to get the freeze sacks off faster, and that'll at least eliminate their ranged attack.
Gonna need this.
Well, that does seem to work to get their... because if you can eliminate the freeze sack off of them, that keeps them from using the ranged attack. That seemed to work okay. Although, truth be told, I'm getting kind of irritated that it's spawning me this far away from the quest. Like, is there somewhere closer I can get? Well, there is a campfire over that way. Got it. Let's get the hell out of here.
I dropped it!
There. Whew. I want to talk about a pain in the ass. Now let's see if this was all worth it.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. Sure it should wake you up. Easy go. Easy. Right, it's never easy.
Guessing now I have to climb it.
No good. It's not gonna even notice me attacking it. I think I can leap onto the tonic from here.
Except I'm going to have to wait for it to come all the way back around, more than likely. Well, I ain't dealing with that horde of scrappers again.
See what it sees.
So I guess we're just going to wait till it comes back around. Definitely didn't think I was going to spend the first hour and a half not doing any of the story in this, but here we are. God damn, how big of a path does that thing have?
My focus could find something I've missed.
Alright, it's finally making its way back around, it looks like.
Check the area with my focus, maybe. Can my focus show me anything? Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Alright, well, that pretty much opened all of this up, so that's cool. Alright, level 32. Looky there.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Great.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Okay. Is there a campfire nearby here? I can fast travel to Tallneck, so that's something. Before I get involved in this, what I want to do is I want to fast travel back here because there's a machine resources merchant here that I should be able to get, because I picked up one Watcher Heart, I do believe, and I needed 2 for the other Hunter bow. I'm already sick of this bow. And I had enough shards for it. I just need the 2 Watcher Hearts, and as long as the Watcher Hearts aren't overly expensive, then I should be able to get a better bow. First, let's see what the cost of... Let's double check the cost of this bow. Two Watcher Hearts. Okay, so I must have picked one up before I died. But either way, I've got more than 2,000 shards to spare, so as long as the Watcher Hearts aren't 2,000 or 1,000 apiece, I should have enough. I should just, like, fast travel to a Watcher, like, location and just kill them. And get the Watcher hearts that way. But you're not guaranteed a Watcher heart from every one of them. Seriously, that's all you have? All you have is a Strider lens, Watcher lens, Grazer lens, and Scrapper lens? Really? That's it? Well, I guess we're going to do this the old-fashioned way then. Oh, right there. There's a Watcher site right there. Yeah, because, like, I've gone to a couple of them merchants on story difficulty to just buy what I need, and, like, they've got quite a bit. That dude didn't have shit. Okay, where's all the Watchers at?
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
That's cool. I don't see a single Watcher around here. Oh, there's another one up here. Yeah, negative review on Steam. Shell Walker, Shell Walker. Well, I guess we're just gonna go without the damn thing then. We just wasted time. I'll just keep my eye out and kill every Watcher I come across, and once I get 2 Watcher hearts, I'll go get me a new bow. Unless I find 15 blue gleam first. Let's go see what we can get into, I guess.
Kill the machines. I might be able to destroy it. Or override it.
Is this thing seriously going to do damage to me every time?
Maybe I could override it. I don't know how it works, but I know how to stop it.
Wonder what overriding it would have done. Honestly, I hate how inaccurate her shots are sometimes.
Down. Just stay out of their way for now.
only thing left's going to be this damn long leg. Seriously? There.
Tower helps nearby machines, but it can be destroyed.
Thanks for your help. And by thanks for your help, I mean you did nothing.
Now we know how to deal with the machines and the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right then. Let's get going.
I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Return to Singapore. (2043) Large pink-tinted rock marks the summit of the Bukit Timah Hill, Singapore's highest point, at one time 164 meters above the sea level. Charmaine Lowe records a self-hollow next to the rock, her bright smile contradicted by nervous fidgeting with her prismatic fake nails and 30s-style subdermal jewelry. Thought I'd never see this place again. I still can't believe it's real, she marvels. Proud Bukit Timah has stood firm against time and weather, but the rest of Singapore has fared less well. With approximately a third of the island nation at less than 5 meters above sea level, Singaporeans like Charmaine were forced to abandon their homes as inexorable waters leached away their foundations throughout the snoring 20s. Now, the surviving members of Charmaine's family are returning along with many others as global temperatures and sea levels stabilize. People come by air or by water. Some seek refuge. The deleterious effects of the Citarum River tragedy. These costs still reverberate today. All hope to build new lives atop the collapse of a once stable and prosperous country. Singapore represents one of many states abandoned by their citizens in the aftermath of heavy coastal flooding. Questions surrounding ownership are difficult to answer. Government and law enforcement personnel fled far in advance of the country's devastation, and documentation of title is scattered at best. The plot of land in which Charmaine's childhood home once sat had belonged to the Lowe family for almost a data corrupted. Okay, neat, I guess.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Never know when I might need these.
Well, knock on wood, the shaman's path didn't seem all that difficult.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must
Oh, I
be
guess
wrapped
I'm still
into
getting
one
to
of
the shaman's
markers
path.
that
Never
you
mind.
told me about.
Activate ritualistic markers. Optional.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. Took a wrong turn.
No, I wanted to go this way because I need all of that.
Better go back after I grab this loot.
See, now you're catching on.
Another marker. Good. Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Dead end, but at least there's stuff. Indeed.
Okay, that way then. Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up. Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here.
You saw nothing.
There we go. Way out of this cave.
Now, had I known I was just going to circle around and run into the stalker anyway, I would have, you know, killed it from where I was at.
Gotta get past these stalkers. One way or another.
I don't think I counted that last death. You have a dart gun and a mine launcher. She said these stalkers, so... plural? Oh, hell. Where'd it go? There you are. Didn't see that one right up on my ass. Sweet. Well, there's Death 200. Ah, shit. Saw it too late. Jesus. What is it going to take to kill this damn thing? Yeah, I can see. Okay, that's not working. So... Well, that ain't working worth a damn either. Okay, let's go with these. There's one. Finally. Come here, chicken shit. There, got that one too. I mean, those Tear Blast arrows don't actually do any damage, but I figure if I could just knock it down and do a critical hit, that would work. But, you know, it was like 3 critical hits that didn't do a damn thing. Yeah, why can't it just be a good boy and die?
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Probably some more bullshit. You know, I feel like those ritualistic things do a lot of nothing. But then again, there's probably an achievement for...
I think it needs to fill up with water.
You know, there's probably an achievement for activating them all. So, you know, that's important stuff. Gotta make sure I get my money's worth, you know? Sweet.
Gotta get past this.
Oh, seriously? I'm not fighting these damn things again. Bye-bye.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
I feel like there should be a checkpoint there. Not, you know, before the machines.
Around the bend we go.
Just around the river bend.
This one. Down, then up. Down it is. There's the way up.
Pigment. Light oxide. Light-colored residue formed on old world metal, a pigment used for Banuk rock painting. Trade sets at Song's Edge for valuable rewards. Neat.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Sweet.
Made it. Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
I don't know what it is, but I want no part of it. That much I do know.
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly. Onward and upward. Don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. What did I just take damage from? Resist freeze potion. Oh, another tower.
It's pointing right towards those machine hells.
Sweet. What is that? A possessed behemoth of some sort? Whatever it is, it looks pissed.
I have trouble reaching that tower to override it.
The frost claw, eh? Well, it has a power cell, a freeze sack, a freeze unit, and its body is weak to fire. Well, these are optional objectives.
By that pulse from the tower.
You just stay right there, big fella. You don't want none. I don't want none. Seriously? You're just gonna sit there. Okay. Well, then sit your fat ass right there then.
I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Yes, we are. Seriously, I can't even get the damn thing tied down before the ropes start breaking.
Pulse gives them energy, repairs them.
Seriously? Sweet. Not no mores. Oh, lit. That's just perfect. Well, the environment should help. That's not the slot I wanted to put that on. Come on, big fella. There you go.
It's repaired? Give me a break.
Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to get him down into a stunned state. Then I can override the tower. There we go. Problem is, he's not down long enough.
One down.
Oh, and it destroyed the tower. After I override the tower, it destroys it. Oh, I'm out of wire. I can't use any more of this shit. Yes!
Scary new machine, down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means...
Spear damage coil. Ah, 20 wire. That'll help.
I am invincible!
Yeah. Well, I can disassemble this watcher lens for now. Alright. I mean, that was only optional, but wanted to do it anyways. How the hell do I get up here? All right, there. I was kind of hoping if I overrode the tower that it would, like, you know, continuously do damage to the thing or something, but no, the machine just destroys it. If it wasn't for the fact that I remembered I had these potions, I probably wouldn't have made it through that.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some wiggling.
Ooh, one piece. I'll be able to get that bow by the time I finish this DLC.
Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
Had a feeling that's where we were going. Well, what's this one all about?
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
Why don't you just go to bed, bud?
Strange equipment. What was this place?
I like checking out these futuristic ancient ruins.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. So that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Neat.
All right. Let's see if the door's open.
Guess I found out how to open a door before I found the door. The door again. Okay, yeah, I already figured that out. Cool. Whoops.
Going down fast.
Guess we're going up. I think that's one of the things I like about this game quite a bit, is that there's a nice blend of, you know, combat, exploration, you know, puzzles, you know, some mystery involved. Like, it's a very well balanced game. Because it's not the same thing over and over and over again, you know what I mean?
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
I mean, I kind of figured she would have just jumped to that one right there, but I guess way down there worked too. It would definitely be interesting to see a game where all of this technology was like new and current rather than ancient. You know what I mean?
She has to be in here somewhere.
Stage 2 complete. First stage of main facility complete. It is with pride that I announce the completion of our first level of infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve center for our project and will require the team's continued best efforts to realize by the deadline. But even though there is much more to be done, you should be pleased with what you've accomplished so far. Please find attached detailed plan for mustering out of the auxiliary space, which will serve as the contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 p.m. Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marissa with me and CC. Your dedication, talent, intelligence remain daily sources of information. Dr. Kenny Shaw, Project Director. That would be sweet, yeah. It's a good name for it. Menu prank.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Wah.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
In a minute. Security measures. As much as I hate the fact that Blevins installed lambent or orbicular technology on the lower security door, I admit that for the auxiliary data center it makes sense, especially given our goals for the central processing unit. Sure, you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but just in case you need forward instructions to your team. To access the system, activate the source node in the middle, manipulate the other nodes to direct the stream, da-da-da-da-da.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Okay. That seemed like one of the most useless data points I've gotten so far, but alright.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Well, that ain't gonna do it. What? How is that not back to the source? Oh, wait, does it have to go... Okay, back through there, I suppose? Then... Okay, wait. I see. There we go.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is proceeding. Aurea.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drift, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe. And she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
I was wondering if you knew anything about a man named Silence. I think he's Banuk, or at least he looks that way.
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow, or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
The Conclave?
A gathering of honored shamans in Banur. Silence is not to be discussed outside that circle.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
What kept you from the spirit after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Warwick of great hunters to defeat the Daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, you and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Okay, so this is one of the weapons that I've seen before. But I've never used. Neat. Okay, so I can either complete a trial at the hunting grounds, clear out the bandit camp, and talk to Sakuli. Is it all of those or one of those? Complete 2 of the following objects. Clear out a bandit camp, complete a trial, or repair and override the tall neck, which I've already done. And I get 8 blue gleam for that. So that'll put me up to 10. I'll be 6 away from getting the bow. So that's neat. Well, this feels like a good location to call it a night. Let's see, I haven't done any hunting ground stuff, so I might do that. Problem is, I don't have a fast travel point anywhere near there. But yeah, it's getting late. Oh, my resources satchel is full again. So I can probably just travel here. But then again, hunting grounds, that's probably machine. I mean, I'm going to have to deal with machines regardless, so it's not really going to matter. Yeah, I'm just going to fast travel here so I can make a manual save. And then we're going to call it a night. We're approaching that 3-hour mark, and if I get started on anything else tonight, it's gonna be a long night, so there we have it. Well, on that note, let's see, I'll be back Wednesday night for part 2 of this Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds DLC, which would technically make part 10 of the overall playthrough, including the main game. Grim will be back Tuesday night with some more The Operative No One Lives Forever, I believe. If you haven't, because you haven't given up on that game yet, have you? You're going to see that one through to the end still, I do believe. And then this is probably only going to take me 1, maybe 2 more streams. Probably 2, because I kind of took my sweet time getting to this point. So there's probably going to be other things to do, other places I have, maybe struggle with a little bit. So this will probably go Wednesday and Sunday next weekend. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to want to do after that. I'm thinking there's a PS2 game that I want to do. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. But I did pick up 2 new games today. I got The Order 1886, which sounded like a fairly interesting game, and I got the steelbook for it, so I was able to add to my steelbook collection. Got a pretty smoking deal on this too. It's a game that I've heard good things about, but I've never really, has never really, I guess, piqued my interest for any reason or another, but I've also never really looked into it. So when I saw the steelbook, I saw the price, I checked out the game a little bit, and this goes for, from what I've seen, $25-30 or more on eBay, and I was able to pick this one up for $17 today, so that was cool. And then I also picked up Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and that's a game I've been wanting to go back through again for quite some time. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. I remember playing it way back in the day. No, it's been a very long time. The last time I played that game was probably on my PS3, because I do have a digital, you know, like PS3 Classic or PS2 Classics version of that on my PS3. But I don't think I ever played it to completion on the PS3. So I'm debating on Code Veronica X. The Order also isn't a very long game. It looked like the main story is only about 7 to 8 hours. And then I've got several other older games that I'd like to get to, because I'm not trying to get into anything huge, because Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out, I think on, I believe it's the 24th or the 28th. I think it's the 28th is when that one comes out this month. So I will be starting that pretty much as soon as it comes out. So there's a couple games I could, you know, maybe give a quick go around if they're, you know, not super duper long. So when I figure that out, join the Grimbeards in Discord, and I will let you all know in there what the upcoming plan is. Yes, and that's the thing, like, you know, the games like these where you can spend, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80 plus, 100 plus hours are great and everything. But for stream purposes, I find myself having a harder time enjoying some of these bigger open world games when I handcuff myself on stream. Because I don't want to spend, you know, 2-3 months on one game, but at the same time, you know, because I only get 2 days a week. You know, it's 2 days a week, and, you know, 3.5 hours a night. So I get six to 7 hours of playtime a week. So if it's going to take me, you know, 50, 60 plus hours, we're looking at, you know, 10, 12 weeks. We're looking at a 2-3 month, you know, block for one game. So, you know, a shorter game, you know, that I can get through in maybe 5 or less is great. So we're just going to play it by ear until Delta comes out, and then we're going to be playing it by ear for a while, because we've got some things coming up too that are unavoidable that I'm going to have to work around. But that's going to be it for the night. Grim, thanks for hanging out with me all night. It's been fun getting back into this game. Let's see, I started the stream with 187 deaths, so I've died 14 times today, which isn't horrible, I don't think, considering that, you know, I haven't played this game on the hardest difficulty in quite some time, so it's getting back into that is going to be something, because yeah, there's part 1 was 31 deaths, 23 deaths. I've had 23 deaths. Hell, part 7, I had like 72 deaths. So 14 deaths ain't terrible. And so getting back into the swing of things on this difficulty, it's gone okay, I think. But yeah, that's going to be it. And I will see you all Tuesday night in Grim's stream, and I will be back here again Wednesday night. And until then, stay suave.